Congratulations, your wait is finally over. Here is what will happen tomorrow. Open this before October 30th. There are moments in life when you feel like you have been waiting forever, waiting for something to change, waiting for answers, waiting for a breakthrough. The wait is often filled with anticipation, uncertainty, and sometimes frustration. But God has a message for you right now. Your wait is over. The time has come for the prayers you've prayed, the dreams you've nurtured, and the faith you've held onto to bear fruit. Something incredible is going to happen, and it's just around the corner. Open this message before October 30th, because this is a time-sensitive announcement from heaven. God is preparing to release blessings, breakthroughs, and miracles in your life that will change everything. You've been waiting, and now the wait is over. What you've been hoping for, what you've been praying for, is about to unfold, and Jesus Christ himself is orchestrating this moment in your life. The waiting season, a divine preparation. Before we talk about what's going to happen tomorrow, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey you've been on. The waiting season is never easy, but it's always purposeful. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt you faced was not in vain. God uses waiting seasons to prepare us, refine us, and position us for something greater than we can imagine. Sometimes the silence from heaven can feel overwhelming. You might have wondered why nothing is happening, why you are stuck in the same situation. But God's delays are not denials. They are divine setups for something much bigger and better than you could have planned. During this time, God was working behind the scenes, aligning people, events, and circumstances in your favor. Jesus says in John 5:17, "My Father is always at his work to this very day, and I too am working." Even when it seemed like nothing was happening, God was working. He was strengthening your faith, deepening your trust in him, and shaping your character to be ready for the blessings he is about to pour into your life. What will happen tomorrow? The unveiling of God's plan. So, what's about to happen tomorrow? What is the divine shift that God is preparing to release into your life? Here are some of the remarkable things that God has in store for you and why you need to be ready for them. 1. A breakthrough you didn't expect. You've been praying for a breakthrough in a specific area of your life, whether it's your health, your finances, your relationships, or your spiritual walk. God has heard every prayer, and tomorrow marks the beginning of that breakthrough. You might have thought it would come in one way, but God's ways are higher than our ways. Isaiah 55:9. He is about to answer you in a way that will leave you in awe. The breakthrough may come suddenly and unexpectedly. What seemed impossible will now become possible because nothing is too hard for God. Jeremiah 32:27. Tomorrow, you will see the first signs of this breakthrough. Doors that were closed will begin to open. Opportunities that you thought were lost will be restored, and obstacles that seemed insurmountable will start to crumble before your eyes. Prepare your heart for a miraculous shift, because God is about to do something in your life that will make you say, "This could only be God." 2. The fulfillment of a long-standing promise. You've held on to promises from God, promises that he has whispered to your heart during times of prayer, promises that he has spoken to you through his word. You've believed even when it seemed like nothing was happening. Tomorrow, you will begin to see the fulfillment of those promises. God is not a man that he should lie, nor a son of man that he should change his mind. Numbers 23:19. What he has promised, he will surely bring to pass. If he has spoken it over your life, he will make it happen. The waiting has not been wasted. It has been the soil in which your faith has grown. Now, the promise is about to bloom. It may not look exactly as you imagined, but trust that God's plans are always better. He is faithful to fulfill what He has spoken over your life. 3. Healing and restoration. For many, the waiting season has been one of pain, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual. You may have been carrying a heavy burden, dealing with wounds that seem to refuse healing. But tomorrow, God is bringing restoration. He is the God who heals, Exodus 15:26, and He has not forgotten about you. Jesus carried your pain, your sorrow, and your wounds to the cross. Tomorrow, you will begin to feel His healing touch. The weight you've been carrying will start to lift. The brokenness you've experienced will begin to mend, and the areas of your life that have felt dry and barren will start to flourish again. Isaiah 61:3 says that God will give us a crown. Instead of ashes, embrace the oil of beauty. Instead of mourning, put on a garment of praise. Tomorrow marks the beginning of a healing process that will exceed your expectations. 4 divine connections and open doors are on the horizon, aligning you with the right opportunities, people, and connections to step into the next chapter of your life. These divine connections, orchestrated by God Himself, will open doors that no man can shut. You may have faced closed doors in the past, but tomorrow, the door to your next season will begin to open. Walk through it confidently, knowing that this moment has been prepared for you by God. The significance of tomorrow lies in God's perfect timing. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us that there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. The waiting season has served its purpose, and now God's appointed time for your breakthrough has arrived. Just as God ordained specific moments in history, He has chosen tomorrow as the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Trust in His perfect timing and embrace this day that He has marked in heaven for you. As you prepare for tomorrow's blessings, position yourself to receive all that God has in store for you. Show gratitude in His presence, thanking Him in advance for what is to come. Expect God to move in ways that you cannot yet see, and believe in His goodness and power. Be open to unexpected blessings and opportunities that God will bring into your life. Walk in obedience and be ready to take steps of faith when God speaks to your heart. When tomorrow arrives, seize the moment without hesitation. Step into the blessings that God has prepared for you with faith, boldness, and confidence. Embrace the journey that God has orchestrated for you and trust that He has gone ahead of you, preparing the way for the next chapter in your life. Take the steps He is calling you to without fear, knowing that His plans are always for your good. Whether you are embarking on a new journey, releasing the past, or seizing a fresh opportunity, move forward, knowing that God is by your side. Congratulations on this new beginning. The wait is finally over, and tomorrow ushers in a new chapter in your life. This moment has been divinely orchestrated, brimming with potential, purpose, and breakthrough. As you enter this new season, remember that God is leading and showering you with blessings every step of the way. Be sure to read this message before October 30th, as you won't want to miss what God has in store. Tomorrow marks the start of something transformative. Trust in Him, hold fast to His promises, and prepare to embrace His abundant blessings. Your time has arrived, and the wait is over. Congratulations on reaching this pivotal moment in your journey. The anticipation and longing you've carried are about to transform into tangible blessings. As you eagerly await the dawn of tomorrow, where God's divine plan will unfold before your eyes, it's essential to reflect on the profound significance of the waiting season you've traversed. The waiting season, often fraught with uncertainty and challenges, serves as a divine preparation orchestrated by God Himself Every moment of doubt, every tear shed, and every trial faced has not been in vain. Rather, it has been a refining fire, shaping your character and deepening your trust in the Almighty. While it may have seemed like silence from heaven enveloped your existence, God was meticulously working behind the scenes, aligning the pieces of your life for a grand unveiling. In the midst of the waiting, God has been cultivating your faith, fortifying your spirit, and molding you into a vessel ready to receive the abundant blessings He is preparing to pour out. The delays you've encountered were not denials, but strategic setups for the miraculous breakthroughs that are on the horizon. Just as Jesus assured us in John 5:17, God is continuously at work, even when we cannot perceive it. Now, as the veil is lifted on God's plan for your life, be prepared for the awe-inspiring revelations that await you. Tomorrow heralds the dawn of a new era, marked by divine interventions and supernatural occurrences that will leave you breathless in wonder. Firstly, anticipate a breakthrough that surpasses all expectations. Your fervent prayers have been heard, and God is about to manifest His power in ways that will astound you. The barriers that once seemed insurmountable will crumble before your eyes, and closed doors will swing wide open, ushering in opportunities you thought were lost to the winds of time. Embrace the unexpected nature of God's deliverance, for His ways are higher than ours, and His timing is always perfect. Secondly, prepare for the fulfillment of promises long held dear in your heart. The whispers of assurance you've clung to during moments of solitude and prayer are on the brink of fruition. God's faithfulness is unwavering, and what He has decreed will come to pass. The promises He has spoken over your life will blossom in ways that may defy your expectations, yet always align with His perfect will. Moreover, anticipate a season of healing and restoration. The scars of the past, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, will be touched by the divine hand of the great healer. The burdens you've carried will lighten, the brokenness you've endured will mend, and the dry places in your life will once again bloom with vitality. God's promise of restoration and renewal will manifest in ways that exceed your wildest dreams. As you stand on the threshold of tomorrow, know that divine connections and open doors are on the horizon, leading you into a realm of opportunities and blessings orchestrated by God Himself. These connections will pave the way for a new chapter in your life, one filled with purpose, fulfillment, and divine favor. Embrace the significance of tomorrow, for it signifies God's appointed time for your breakthrough. Just as there is a season for every matter under heaven, this moment has been divinely ordained for your elevation and transformation. Trust in the perfect timing of the Almighty, for He has marked this day in heaven as the beginning of a new chapter in your story. As you ready your heart to receive the abundance of blessings set to unfold, express gratitude in the presence of the Most High. Anticipate the unseen miracles that God is about to manifest in your life. Walk in obedience, faith, and expectation, knowing that the One who holds the universe in His hands is guiding your steps. When tomorrow dawns, step boldly into the promises that await you. Embrace the journey with unwavering faith and confidence, knowing that God has paved the way for your success. Trust in His goodness, walk in His light, and seize the blessings that He has lovingly prepared for you. As you embark on this new beginning, remember that God is your constant companion, leading you with wisdom and grace. The wait is over, and a new chapter is about to unfold before your eyes. Embrace this moment with faith and expectancy, for God's plans for you are grander than you could ever imagine. Read this message before October 30th to fully grasp the magnitude of what is about to unfold. Tomorrow heralds a transformation beyond your wildest dreams. Trust in Him, hold fast to His promises, and prepare to be enveloped in His boundless love and grace. Your time has come, and the blessings that await you are beyond measure. The wait is over, and a new dawn is on the horizon.